We decided to extend our stay in Kuala Lumpur for another full day, so we moved over to the DoubleTree by Hilton in the KLCC area. It's a well-known international brand, and the best part is its location, just a short distance from the Petronas Towers, Surya KLCC, and Pavilion Mall. The room was spacious and clean. As you enter, a short hallway welcomes you, complete with a cabinet, flat iron, ironing board, and a safe. The bathroom has everything you need. They provide towels, soap, shampoo, conditioner, and other toiletries, so you're well covered. And the shower has got a heater. Personally, this is a plus because I like taking warm baths before going to bed. The bed was very comfortable, although I do wish the pillows were a little thicker. And one of the highlights is the huge window that offers a great view of the city. We had lunch at Little Penang Cafe in Surya KLCC Mall. It was a well-loved spot for Malaysian comfort food, and since I had eaten here before and enjoyed it, I wanted to come back for more. That day, Trina ordered Hokkien prawn mee and rojak, while I went with the classic nasi lemak. The highlight of our meal was definitely the rojak. It was the perfect mix of fresh fruits and vegetables tossed in a rich, sweet, and slightly spicy peanut sauce, topped with crushed peanuts for extra crunch. Every bite was refreshing, bold, and packed with flavor. If you ever visit Little Penang Cafe, I highly recommend trying their rojak. After lunch, we walked over to Aquaria KLCC. It was just a short distance from the mall, making it very convenient to visit. Aquaria KLCC was one of the city's top attractions, featuring a wide range of marine life from Malaysia and around the world. Inside, there were different themed zones, from tropical rivers to deep ocean habitats, and the highlight was the underwater tunnel where sharks, stingrays, and other fish swam right above you. It was a fun and educational experience, perfect for families, couples, or anyone who wanted to see Kuala Lumpur beyond just its skyscrapers and shopping malls. Aquaria KLCC was definitely a must-visit in Kuala Lumpur because it showcased such a wide variety of marine life in an engaging way. The underwater tunnel alone made the experience worth it. When we visited, it was a bit too crowded, but we still had a great time exploring the exhibits. However, if you have already been here before, or if you are not really into animals, or you simply do not have enough time in your itinerary, this is something you could consider skipping. After visiting Aquaria, we went for a walk at KLCC Park. This was a part of the park we had not explored before, and I was amazed by the huge trees that made the summer heat so much more bearable. To our surprise, it was also windy that afternoon, which made walking around very comfortable. The park itself was beautiful, with plenty of open space and a fantastic view of the Petronas Towers from different angles. There was even a kiddie pool where children could cool off and play, although taking videos was not allowed there, which totally made sense to protect everyone's privacy. It was such a refreshing break in the middle of the city, and a reminder that Kuala Lumpur was not just about malls and skyscrapers, but also had relaxing green spaces where you could slow down and enjoy the outdoors. If you ever find yourself in Kuala Lumpur, I highly recommend spending some time at KLCC Park. It's a beautiful green space right in the middle of the city, and the views of the Petronas Towers from here are just amazing. The park has walking paths, a kiddie pool, and plenty of big trees that give shade and make the heat a little easier to handle. When you visit, don't forget to bring sunscreen, especially if you're coming during the day. The weather can get really hot, but the park is still a perfect spot to relax, take a walk, and enjoy a different side of KL. After our walk at the park, we went back to the hotel to take a quick nap and recharge. For dinner, we headed to Lai Fong Lala Noodle, a Bib Gourmand recommended spot near REXKL and Chinatown. I ordered the big prawn bihun, while Trina had the clam clay pot glass noodles. My order was amazing. The bihun noodles were soft and soaked up all the flavor of the broth, and the broth itself was the star. It had this deep seafood richness. It was salty, but not in a way that felt artificial. Instead, the flavor clearly came from the prawns themselves, giving it a natural sweetness and freshness. Every sip of the soup was comforting, bold, and full of umami. Paired with the huge, juicy prawns, it felt like the perfect bowl of noodles after a long day. As for the clam clay pot glass noodles, here's what Trina had to say.
Masarap.
Masarap. Sulit yung pinaghintay ko. Masarap parang ng soup na garlic buttered seafood. Masarap. Thank you.
If you're ever around Chinatown or REXKL, I highly recommend visiting Lai Fong Lala Noodle. The food was worth the wait and definitely lived up to its Bib Gourmand reputation. After dinner, we rushed over to REXKL for the REXperience digital immersive art space. The show was unlike anything I had seen before. It combined art, light, and sound in such a creative way that you really felt transported into another world. The massive digital projections filled the entire space, and every corner had something new to experience. It was visually stunning, immersive, and definitely a highlight of the night. I really liked the visual effects. They were creative and impressive, but for me, the show felt a little too long. Overall, it was a unique experience, but if you do not have a lot of time in your schedule, this is something you could skip. From there, we went straight to the Saloma Link. It was a beautifully designed pedestrian bridge that connected Kampung Baru to the KLCC area. At night, the entire bridge lit up in colorful LED patterns, and it looked stunning against the city skyline. From the middle of the bridge, you also got a great view of the Petronas Towers. making it a perfect spot for photos and just enjoying Kuala Lumpur at night. There was really nothing much to do at Saloma Link aside from taking photos and enjoying the view. After that, we decided to head back to the hotel to get some rest since our flight the next day was early. We just walked back, and on the way we passed by a park with a skateboarding track. What surprised me was how many people were still out there. The place was full of families and groups hanging out, even though it was already late at night. It really showed how lively Kuala Lumpur could be, no matter the hour. And that wrapped up our day here in Kuala Lumpur. From comforting bowls of noodles to immersive art shows and late-night city walks, it was another full day of discovering what this city has to offer. I really enjoyed the mix of food, culture, and city vibes, and it felt like every stop had something different to experience. Thanks for spending the day with us through this vlog. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends who love travel and food adventures. I'll see you on the next one.